we're doing fillers, or we're gonna do Jason's Alhambra?
Are we doing fillers or Alhambra?
I don't care, whichever.
We can do whatever.
Alhambra, so we can take this trophy and you can't cry about it.
Because it's a real game.
I'm a real boy.
This might be the only time I get to hold this trophy ever, because these guys are determined that I should never be allowed to ever win a game.
He's right.
It's envy. It's just straight up envy.
Peanut envy.
Hmm?
Peanut envy.
Well, no, not envy of my superior reasoning capabilities. I'm a slower processor with a higher fidelity.
Can't be that great. I mean, you did forget to screw me on the end there, so
That is a true
even
statement.
after you talked about it.
That is a true statement. I forgot that there was multiple ways to screw you. I didn't need to just cost you out of it. I could have duped you out of it. That is true. I screwed up there. Because I could have given Don no choice. I could have eaten the soba, and then it didn't matter if Don gave you the sushi or the three corners. You would have been not able to eat and mess it up.
And then what? You would have still beaten him because you beat him.
Right.
Yeah,
It would
but-
have changed the end by nothing.
But he could have kicked me while I was down.
Which is exactly what you guys do to me
I was
all
just
the
gonna say,
time.
and that's worth it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's not act like this isn't something you guys do on the regular, when it comes to me. You just kick me when I'm down.
It's true. I would have done it if I could have.
It's not Kingmaker, it's Whopper Maker.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. By the way, is everybody good to play New York, a reskin of Alhambra?
Yeah,
Yes.
I've never played
Well,
this one.
let's get it
I
going.
think it's been a very long time since I played regular. So
I don't think that there's mechanical changes, right? Because like,
No,
isn't
you
there
just got
something
the board.
different? Yeah, and instead of walls, you still have something equivalent, like a
it's the same-
highway
it's the same.
instead of a wall or something.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
so-
I can't, wasn't Alhambra the original with like tiles or something?
Yeah, so you're gonna
You
build-
just extend the board game. The
You're going to
board.
build your thing. The board is really nothing other than a table hog.
Yeah,
So what we might do is
that was fun. The,
Yeah, playing
the coins,
the
yeah.
real Chinese
Yeah,
coins.
that was good.
I'm not convinced those are real Chinese coins. I think they're real metal, but I don't think
No,
that
no,
they're
they are
for
real
spending.
coins.
They seem
Oh,
little
hang on.
die-cast metal.
Well, but that's exactly what
They're
those
mass
coins are.
produced
Everybody
and
gets-
worthless. Yeah.
Everybody gets how many cards?
I mean, Leonard, you're not wrong, but
How
we're
many
both
cards
right.
do you get?
It is
I think-
die-cast
I
metal,
think
but
it's
that's
based
what the
on
coins are.
what the first flip is.
They don't.
Is it
we
a
spend
something
like
like-
we
Yeah.
spend more than we spend like
It's
several
been a
cents
while
on each
since I
penny we
played
print
this too, but-
or mint. They don't do that.
Not anymore. He took them away.
Well, but we spend more than a nickel on a nickel we mint, right? They don't do that. So yes, it is cheap metal, but that is their coin.
Chinesium.
Leonard, he said if loving you is wrong.
And he doesn't want to be right.
So
Can't blame him.
let's get this a little bit back more in position because Leonard likes to lean on the mat.
This position. Oh my goodness.
Ooh,
Squeezing.
Michael does a lot of
I do like to get
cards,
comfortable, boys.
And then
Ooh, I'm getting a lot of
I'm
too.
I'm wondering where to put this so that it's not in the way of people's Alhambras.
Yeah.
I guess right here is as best as we're going to get. So you're building there. You have to build your own Alhambra, and it's going to be right there, Leonard, and Don's going to be right here.
Mine's
You
gonna be-
build your own Alhambra.
Yeah.
The
Get
three
your
of us will
hands
kind
off
of
my
have to share a little
Alhambra.
bit, like, this is gonna be
Yeah,
roughly my size.
we will shove this down just a little bit.
Are we looking at these or are these hidden?
Well, these. Wait, what?
Are we-
Oh, well.
Oh,
we
your
can
money
look,
is
but-
visible to you
Are these
Not
mine?
the-
But
Yes.
yeah. It,
Why do I only
but
get
also,
4?
because it goes
21.
out until you're dealt money until you have a threshold value.
I think it was 21, right, Jason?
Yes.
And then who's first player? Is it the one who has the fewest or most cards?
I can't remember that.
I think it's the player with the fewest.
Dibs on
Has
green.
the fewest total cards.
Let me see. This is in French.
21.
Italian.
Yeah.
New
fewest
York.
cards.
And
If
it's
two or
on-
more
Never
players
mind.
are
I don't
tied,
think
the
I
player
would-
with the lowest totals.
I'm
starts.
gonna
I bet
quit.
that's me.
If there's still a tie, the youngest player starts.
It's I just thought you might read
The
it. Spanish. And
Now, these are our starting tiles. So,
Yes.
You want to be green again?
Oh yeah.
That's fine.
So
I'll
this
be
literally
white.
is only holding some cards.
You want to be yellow or orange?
Cards and tiles.
Yellow.
Yeah, it's literally, it's nothing other than we need it for the score track.
It's not nothing. It's another $10 added on to the game.
Well, it's a table hog.
Yeah.
Wow.
They said it'll cost us 50 cents to produce 1,000 of these.
Let's
Sell them for an extra 10.
Which
Blue.
you blue,
Blue.
and do you want to
That
be
orange is still available.
red or orange?
I'll take. Am I the last?
Yeah.
I'll take the orange.
Okay, so we're not playing with red. Okay, just put that over here. All right.
Okay, that building is not at Times Square.
Don, you can look after the tiles.
Where am I looking at?
Okay, so the
That's your reserve. That's your reserve. That's
Nobody's
your
reserve.
reserve.
Mine.
Yours.
Gotcha.
All right,
Okay.
you're gonna give us some instructions, or are we just gonna?
Okay, so you've got to build. Have you not played this before?
I don't think so.
You've got to build an Alhambra. Your tiles need to.
What does that mean in Alhambra?
City,
and six.
basically.
You
Okay.
build your city.
Okay, just
Now,
a wall.
These,
Starting
these,
with like.
these are walls.
Okay.
Once you put a wall down, you cannot build a road. It's freeways. You cannot build next to a freeway. Everything has to come back to Times Square. So if you link to all your tiles, so for example, I've got this over here, and I've got this one. Can't put that there because I've got the freeway there, but I can put it here. It all has to link back to Times Square. So you got to
And the tips have to touch.
yes, and then you count the freeways on the edge. So and you score your most at the end of each round. So this is 1, 2, 3. This is 1, 2, 3. There's nothing here, so I can't.
So the freeway is the outside of it.
Yes,
All right.
basically.
Well,
Not-
it's
And you
it's
have-
where it shows art wise freeway.
So you
Yeah.
have to keep this. Sorry, that has to go there because you can't change the rotation of it.
Which means that one can't go there.
That one can't go there. That has to go there.
You
so
can
then
do
I've got
freeway
1,
to
2,
freeway.
3, 4, 5, 6 on my freeway.
Well, what if you can't move anymore? Then you're screwed.
Then you're screwed.
You take tiles.
Then you wouldn't go
yeah.
for that one.
You wouldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Because
you
we're,
can also
we're choosing which one to
Here,
purchase.
if you-
But
You can
does
also-
it just keep growing, or?
Oh yeah. So you
Usually,
can,
if you keep rubbing it,
well, you don't. So some other things is you can do freeway to freeway. So this.
Yes.
So like, let's say I had this.
some people look down on it though.
Okay. So this is legal because you can get from the park back through to Central Park without crossing freeway.
Yep.
Hmm?
Oh, okay.
No, the other one. Yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And the
you're
same
right.
with the station.
Dot at the
When I
bottom.
place this, it's legal there. It would not be legal here because I cannot get from the park
Yep.
to here without crossing the freeway. But I can do this. The
Yes,
reason why I
correct.
can do this is because I can get from the park through the station to here without
Oh.
crossing a freeway.
Yeah.
And freeways are allowed to touch other freeways.
Other
Correct,
freeways.
yes.
Okay.
So then would that count as 4 at the end for scoring?
This would be
Three.
1, 2,
Only
3
three.
because it's the outside freeway
Okay.
that counts like walls in Alhambra.
All right, I got you.
But your turn is you can either take 1 card here or 2 if the total is under 5.
Okay.
You can buy a tile. Now, if you pay the exact amount for the tile,
You get another
you
turn.
can.
And what is the exact
get another
amount?
turn.
What is the
It
amount?
tells you the price on the tile.
So
Oh, here.
I can't remember where
Oh,
these
the
were.
data.
on these tiles that are.
I can't
Yeah,
remember
think
where these were,
shuffling's
so I'm
good.
They were just shuffling.
Yeah. So here's the thing. This is 10 in the red currency.
10
this
red
is,
currency.
This is 6 in the green
You
currency.
can barely see that.
Yeah.
This is 10 in the yellow currency, and this is 8 in the blue currency. We can actually put them this way. That's fine.
That'd be fine. That way I
Okay.
can read those
Okay.
to everybody.
Yes, suck it, Garrett.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
Sure.
So
Clear
thi-
as mud.
Now,
This is the
Don, this is how they score after the first round. Whoever's got the most, and it tells you how many tiles are in there.
It's not round. It's a phase.
Mm.
We'll get to an A scoring
Correct.
card.
Yep.
Did you put in the deck? We'll get to an A scoring card. We'll get to a B scoring card, and then at the very end of the deck, or at the very end of the game,
So
it's
what
a
is
C
the-
scoring. So when we get to the A scoring card, whoever has the most blue will get 1 point. Whoever has the most
I'm
purple will
blue.
get
If I
6
was green,
points.
I would die.
And these are, what are these numbers?
These are the
Yeah,
amounts
we
that are in the bag.
Okay,
So there's 11 total purple.
okay.
In the second phase, first and second place will score, and then in the final phase in scoring, first, second, and third will score, but fourth and fifth will never
So
score.
you get more points for the thing there's more of,
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
because they cost more.
There might be more. Yeah, probably.
but
and
but
there's
also there's greater
competition.
competition.
Yes.
Okay.
And if it's a tie, isn't it added and divided?
Yeah, it's
Yes.
it's sum and average.
Yes.
So
Okay.
now the other things you can do is when you buy the like Jason said, if you pay exact, then you get to take a whole nother turn immediately, and you can do whatever you want with that other turn. If you pay exact again, you get another turn, and just
Yeah.
keeps
But
on
But
going.
you gotta pay
Don't
more than
refill.
the amount.
You cannot. You can overpay, but
You
that won't
can't
give you another
underpay.
turn.
Yeah.
So
No,
there's
but
no
I mean,
change.
to get it, you
Yeah.
either have to pay exact or over.
Right,
Yeah.
and you don't get change.
You don't
You
get
no
change.
Now, it is important to. I point this out with Alhambra all the time because it will screw up new players. It is really easy to look at this park and think that it costs 8
Oh, it's
green.
green. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
No.
8 blue.
Mhm.
This one just so happens to be 6 green because of where it is, but if it was here, it'd be 6 red, right? We understand that now, but later in the game, you're going to math it wrong. So just be
And
aware.
then over here, you just take
Take
One.
one card.
or two
Or
if it's
two
less
if
than
it's
five.
less than
Five.
for a total.
When you buy the tile, you have to immediately either place it in your Alhambra and you don't get to move it. You place it legally in your Alhambra and you don't move it, or you put it in reserve, and you can have as many as you want in reserve, I think, or up to 3.
2.
2. Okay, you can have up to 2 in
As
reserve.
many as I want, as long as it's only
We'll
two.
share this
Yeah,
one and we
yeah.
can have 3.
Yeah.
Okay, now another thing you
When
can
they go into reserve, can they be flip flopped, or is it once it's in the reserve, you have
well
to use the one on the top?
No, you can you can take either one out of the reserve. That's your turn.
Yeah, so another option for your turn is you don't buy one of these, you don't take any cards, you just take one from your reserve
One.
and put it in
Yeah.
your Alhambra, or take one from your Alhambra and put it in your reserve. So if you really do need to move something, you can do 2 turns to move it.
It's
You can spend
extremely
one
expensive.
turn to put it in your
Turn-wise.
reserve, and then another turn to put it out somewhere else in your Alhambra.
And what
It's
ends-
very efficient.
What ends each
inefficient.
round?
When the card comes out, there's a
There-
special.
there's a phase, so we'll get an
Somewhere
A
in the
scoring
top
card.
third.
One's in the top third, one's in the bottom third, and then when we run out, then
When we run out of tiles
out
in
of
the
tiles,
bag,
that's the game.
yeah.
Okay.
When we can no longer fill this, there might still be
Yeah.
1 or 2 tiles in the bag. When we can no longer fill this,
That triggers
Entirely?
the game.
that triggers the end. And then it's important to know at the end of the game, the
Yes.
last tiles go for the most money
Whoever's got in their hand.
it can pay for it, even if it doesn't meet the cost. So
Mhm.
if this is one of the last 2 tiles here, and no one has 6 green or whatever, the person who might have 3 green could buy it.
Right.
Tubular.
And during each of the scoring phases, that's when you score the roads.
The roads.
Plus,
Roads
plus
in
what's
addition
on the
to
yeah.
1 point for
So
each
roads
of your
roads
roads.
do score
multiple
well.
times.
Yeah.
But it's 1 point per road, right?
Correct.
It's not times
And
2.
then you said, and what's on? So what, like these things, or?
No, that's just cost. That's not
Okay.
scoring points. Scoring points have the majority of that color tile during the scoring
Okay.
phase.
Okay. So
And,
who's
if you're, and
first?
that's where if you're tied, it's
Roads and majority, that's it.
Yes.
And you score the highways as you go.
In each
so
scoring
you're
phase,
B and
Each
C.
scoring phase.
there are 3 scoring phases.
So
A,
there's
B, and C.
only scoring happens when the card.
Yes.
Correct.
When scoring card comes up. Yep.
Okay.
So when do you score roads?
in the scoring, God damn it. Who has the fewest cards in
I
hand?
believe it's gonna be me. I've got 4.
I have 4.
Five.
Oh, look at that.
What's your total?
My total?
Yeah, the lowest
Uh,
total will go first.
That's 23.
I have 21.
You will go
Alright.
first.
First.
Well,
Yeah,
that doesn't help.
You poor bastard.
I would recommend if you have exact change, I would go for an exact change building. Otherwise, I would probably take one
So
of
then
the.
does it just go in clockwise order
Yeah,
after
yeah.
that?
Yeah.
Oh man, it's like
You've had no luck.
no,
These
no,
last
not
few weeks.
really.
Oh, that's not bad. Yeah.
So you could
just-
okay.
It's not too bad.
So let me ask you this: this under 5 business.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Is it total under 5?
It's
Total
total.
under
So,
five.
so
You can't
not,
nothing,
not
no,
applicable.
nothing on there.
Seems
Yeah.
like it's hard to get two
Does not
cards.
apply.
So you could
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
take the 8 red
Mhm.
or or the 7 yellow, right?
Or the 2 blue if you want it.
But you
Because I know
probably
you
won't.
do.
I can take
Or-
whatever I
Yeah.
want.
Whatever you want,
We-
Dom.
Is this the?
Just one
Is
on.
this how it's gonna go?
Look, I'm trying to make sure he understands. Okay.
I'd gladly give you a 2 blue today for an 8 red tomorrow.
I'd buy that for a nickel.
I'll take. I'll take this.
I would love to
Yeah,
watch
say
a
that.
full day's worth of TV from RoboCop. Buy that for a dollar.
That would be amazing.
I'll buy that for $1.
All the commercials and shit were so good.
There's a documentary
All right.
called RoboDoc.
Mm-hmm.
It's very like
That's so good.
80s feeling. It's pretty
Exact change,
fascinating.
or was it?
Yeah, 8
Nice.
blue.
Nice.
Did you ever watch the
And-
movie Kung Fury?
You don't have to place
Yeah,
it straight
it's
away.
like
you can
30
keep going,
minutes,
but
so
fine.
Yeah, but at the end of your
Okay.
turn.
With the Dino Cop.
Yeah.
Triceratops.
Triceratops.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, that was all good. Watched all that.
I gotta travel back in time and kill Hitler. Or Kung Fu Hitler. I love that he used the power glove to hack time. From
Right,
Nintendo.
right.
Just take that. Now,
And then a new title
New
comes
title
out from
comes
the
out.
bag.
Ooh, it's a church.
For 9.
Means I can't buy it. It'll burst into flames right away.
Take this.
So how do we do order now?
And now it's Garrett's turn.
Yeah, we're
Oh,
just,
we just
we're
go in
going
order.
Yeah.
Um,
And you don't really need to
I've
look
got
at your
exact
stuff until it's
change
your
for
turn again
this.
because the selection of tiles and
yeah,
cash out is
especially
going
with
to change.
5, it's going
It's
to
going to
change.
change.
Have you ever seen this?
Turbo Kid, I have not.
This is a definitely watch.
Okay,
It is-
What's it on?
I don't know
Let
what
me
it's on.
check.
Probably Prime. Prime has a
Prime
lot
has
of
it, but I don't know
movies.
if you have to pay for it. It's on Peacock.
You said Turbo Kid or Turbo?
Turbo Kid.
Do
Yeah,
I have to
I
place the
saw that
tile
one.
now?
Not
or-
now. No.
It is on
So if I
some.
buy a
So
second
it
one,
is-
I can do
Correct.
that. Okay.
Prime has all
Like
the B movies.
2015,
I've got several in my queue
mid 20s, right? It is shot like it is found like a movie
Gonna
from like
overpay
early
for the
80s
church.
with
Oh, wow.
graphics
Hell
and
yeah.
kind of
Well, because I
it's
like the part
absolutely
when I-
brilliant.
Leonard,
It's a
Added.
dead end.
2 tiles.
2 tiles.
But
You
yeah.
said you saw it.
Oh yeah,
It's brilliant.
yeah.
It's very. It's
Oh,
like
look at that.
Yeah, it's hard to.
you
Oh,
go,
it's
Leonard.
challenging, I should say. It's a feat. It's an accomplishment to intentionally reproduce an 80s B movie
Yep.
feel.
and do it so well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Late 70s,
That
early
and the-
80s B movie feel.
That and then those commercials that they made
Yeah.
where they were like, oh man, what is that one where they were like infomercials about the computer? I have to look that one up too.
So
So I just take.
I just added like 4 more B movies to my Prime, watch list. Prime has all kinds of B movies.
You can take the 1 too if you want.
Might as well.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Don, you're up.
If you can handle it.
I can't. Can't
Awesome.
handle it. So
You could get a skyscraper for
we
7
have
purple
no
money.
idea when this is going to go.
We don't know.
It'll be 1/3 of the way down.
So yeah, with the super mega deluxe version of Alhambra, you get a dispenser.
Yeah.
The tiles are that times 1.5. And so,
Hmm. Yeah, when I just
Takes
take up
an even
table
bigger
space just for the
table,
sake
yeah.
of taking up table space.
yeah. But it's good though. I mean, the box is like this big.
Mm-hmm.
Crud. I'll take the blue.
Aw.
Mm-hmm.
Exact change.
Nice.
Playing. What?
What was that?
Huh?
What did you say?
Monkey says what?
And
Good turn.
Vanilla
New
tile.
tile, please.
Hmm?
New tile.
Tile.
New tile.
New tile.
Take this 8. It's my turn. A new card.
you have a black key. You want your first turn?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
But my second
No,
one
not yet,
wasn't
not yet,
exact
not
change,
yet.
so I was poor.
How'd you pay exact?
Yep.
Look at you go. The theater.
Not bad, huh?
Okay. Hope y'all are ready for this.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do exact change. I have to place it first.
No.
At the end of your turn.
Okay. And then we'll do exact change.
Ooh. He's a fancy guy.
And then we'll
Was that a 4?
yeah.
Huh.
And then we'll why not? We'll take that guy. Just to round it out.
Good turn.
Nice.
That's what she said.
Or not.
Why did she say that?
Alright, I'll just take this.
But that was not exact, right?
No.
Man, them churches are coming out.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. I didn't like that you took my 10, but I'll do 8 exact change on this one. And then
It's killing me. He had a really good hand because he had a lot of the low numbers.
Mm-hmm.
Um, ah,
So Garrett, Kurt said that you were looking at becoming a real estate agent.
Oh no, that's where I was working. I had a real estate office.
Oh, okay.
I not looking to become an agent though.
Oh, okay.
Specifically, do not want to do real estate.
he,
They're wild hours.
yeah, he,
Oh, really? Okay.
and he despises his father and doesn't want to follow in his footsteps at all. and it's a whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't thought about where this goes though. It's the problem.
Where are we?
Not Michael's.
No, my turn. Oh. Physically. I'm gonna go 8. So overpaid, so that's the end of my turn.
Not a nice road.
Yeah, nice road, nice church count, but that's all. And not much money.
Yeah, I don't want to overpay.
Done.
All right.
Fine, I'll take the 8 red, please.
Oh, that's the scoring A.
Darn it.
Oh,
Too soon.
Great. Perfect timing.
Blues. No one.
No,
Wow. Theaters. Reds.
I think that's Leonard
I've got one.
for 2
Leonard
points.
for 2.
Woo!
What color are you in?
He's green.
Green.
Oh, but you're gonna have 4.
Brown.
Brown.
station.
Stations.
I think Michael.
Michael.
I only
I've got
have
one.
purple, so
3. Church.
I have 2, so 4
4.
for yellow.
Parks.
I've got 2.
That's the highest.
5. And Don and I share 3 points each, so 3 for blue, 3 for orange.
No, wait, do what?
For skyscraper.
Skyscrapers.
3 for blue and 3 for orange.
oh, it's a non-friendly tie.
Correct.
It's
Yeah.
sum and average.
Okay, how many
And,
roads, Michael?
2,
On your longest.
2.
2 for white. Oh, Leonard. Garrett.
6 for
Dang.
yellow. Hello.
3 for blue.
2 for green. I am not playing this right.
One.
There you are. It doesn't matter.
1 for orange.
Yep. Okay,
And then we just continue.
continue on. There is 12
Mm.
and what do we got? 5 yellow. I don't want to pay for that.
And so B obviously has like first and second place, and it's
Yeah.
yeah.
You tile Leonard, please.
All right.
How much is that?
That's 9. I'll do exact change for that one. And
I already cleaned up after her earlier. I hope she didn't do it.
Yeah.
Go again.
You tile Leonard, please.
Whose turn is it? Mine?
Yep.
I'll do exact change for that. 7, 8, 9, and I'll do exact change for that.
Ooh.
And you get to go again.
And then I will take the 6.
Nice turn.
noise.
I'm getting shit ass rolls.
12 and what? 7.
Yeah. Alright. So we'll do exact change for the theater because I can. Problem is yeah. And then Stop. Damn you.
Yeah, I've never experienced anybody with AP in this game. It's like bang, bang.
I'm putting that one in reserve.
All right, new tile comes out.
Wait, oh, so you don't have to pay for it?
No, he already did.
Oh,
This was one
but
I
rather,
had.
but rather
Oh,
than placing
got
it,
it.
he
I thought you
decided to
pulled
put it
one
in
from-
reserve.
Because it went in a different position now.
Just going for money.
There's 12.
Mm.
That one, and I'll take 6.
I believe.
I'm gonna overpay for the station.
Okay, exact change for this one. And for my follow-up turn, we're going to take this out of reserve. That worked out.
How much is that one?
8.
8.
I'm going to let's go for yellow money.
Take the red.
And do these all have to be like named down? Like they have to be like
Yes.
correctly?
Yeah, you can't rotate them.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is an inception.
Your turn. Whose turn is
He's
it?
done yours.
It's me.
Doctor Strange business.
Inception did it first.
You want the one?
Yeah, you go. Although it's the one with.
3 or 4.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's not
yeah,
bad, actually.
exactly.
At first, I was like, "Oh, who wants these little ones?" But I'm like, "Oh man, they come in clutch for
For
the exacts."
change,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, so it's a cool mechanic that it gives them some value.
Wow. So this is from my daughter's program. Dear family, our scheduled visit, this is from the program. Our scheduled visit to the White House was interrupted this evening when the viewing area was cleared and visitors were asked to depart the vicinity.
Huh.
Mm.
Sleeper cells.
No reason given.
Probably somebody needed to walk across the street to hold up a Bible. Oh, that was probably inappropriate. I apologize. Probably nice. There wasn't anybody to beat along the way. So for my child.
Right.
I'll take the green 4 and the yellow 1.
I knew it. I knew it.
Well, I wanted to buy a tile, but I can't place the one I can buy, so.
Yeah, Garrett, buy some tiles. Change it up for the rest of us.
That's the
right.
problem is now I'm like limited in what I can fit because I've closed off this side.
Yeah.
Oh no.
You poor thing.
I'm just gonna go for the 3.
Nobody's buying.
Right.
Shit.
Well, look at the scoring in the third round. You don't want to have no cards in the third round. When it starts to get real.
That's true.
It is to I. I'm going to overpay for this church.
Yeah, you are.
I'm not happy about it, but
$10 park.
Well, park is changing.
It is indeed.
this New York edition makes less sense than the original Alhambra edition in that there's no in the New York edition there's no canonical reason for the different colored currency, whereas in the Alhambra they're literally different currencies of different cultures that were all building in that same area.
Exact
So it made
change.
canonical sense that
And
you'd
just
have to
put it
pay.
in reserve.
You have to pay the Arabian,
Yeah,
Arabian
before.
builders Arabian money, and you'd have to pay the Roman builders Roman money, and you'd have to pay the Egyptian builders Egyptian money, and so forth and so on.
I think you should write them a letter.
Right.
Well, no, I'm just saying that
This one has
thi-
less theme
Yeah.
to
this
it.
this makes less sense. It's like,
Yeah.
why is there different colored,
I'm paying over
currency
Right.
in Alhambra? It magically,
Nice, Jason.
for that. I needed it.
Yeah,
I just couldn't get.
that's a good
I
trick.
couldn't get the.
I'm gonna overpay for that one. Right there.
That's it.
That's it. Didn't want to.
Ooh, a blue one's out.
Blue ones are in the game.
Yeah, whoever gets that tile gets 8 points.
I'll pay for it. Overpriced.
Not bad for 8 points.
Oh no.
Ha! Suck it, Trebek.
Oh,
another
blue
A two banger.
Oh,
Somebody's
two
overpaying for
yellow.
that.
Oh, that sucks a lot.
yeah. Unfortunately,
That sucks so bad.
and that would work so well for me if I could afford it.
Please explain.
Love
He
that.
would stick it up there.
Yeah, that's the explanation.
She said. Just stick it up there.
Damn it. What did I do? That museum.
Boys.
I didn't put that the way that it is put on here, did I?
Degradation of our conversations.
There are rules.
Um,
I did not follow the rules.
that is a 6 and an 8, right? I'll take
Mhm.
the 8 yellow.
I'll take the 9 green.
Hmm. Man.
Back to Dawn.
Sorry, I'm communicating with my family about this situation.
Yeah, since she's over there. Have you heard? You
No,
have.
she doesn't send
Oh.
word to us because she's a teenager.
Gotcha.
So you don't know if she's disappointed?
No, I don't even know if she got like rerouted.
Oh,
He doesn't even know if she's there.
I do know where she is because I have Life 360, so I just watch where she is.
No hiding that. You know they're not getting rid of their phone.
do you have Life 360 for all the boys, and not just her school, but the 3 neighboring high schools, and, you know,
Oh dear. Yeah.
and the truancy kids.
Yeah.
I
You
don't
wouldn't want to do
know.
that, then his phone would look
I
like
have
a
no
sexy
idea
fat
what
man.
you're saying over there, but I don't need any of that.
Is it too high?
It's still
Yeah, it
there
is,
for you,
yeah.
Michael. You can afford it now.
I know all the things I know that I don't need. That's one I don't need.
Yeah.
I am going to vastly overpay.
But it's a good one for several reasons.
Yeah, that works out well.
Yeah, well, if I would have had it, I would have bought it.
Well, I'm going to quickly close off my Alhambra where I can't.
Right, right. And then you'll be ready for round 3. Like, let's just end.
Ooh,
Meteor 2026. Or
How much is that
2021,
one?
which is in the 6.
6.
You don't want that.
6 yellow, though.
You don't want that.
If you couldn't afford 2 yellow, you can't afford 6 yellow.
I'm gonna exact change this guy.
Damn it.
And
You tied me on parks.
yeah.
I've got you on roads now.
Michael's built up a nice bit of road there.
Yeah, I've just got very few building spots left.
Yeah. I think I'm actually gonna use my second one to get closer on roads.
Okay.
That's it for me.
Wow. Garrett, stop,
Exact for that.
stop, tying me up on points here.
And what's the green one?
You need to let me win this
10
game
park.
since I didn't get the. Oh, and I did get the last.
Yeah, you did.
And I'm gonna just.
I want it legit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. As opposed to other winnings.
No, I had a strategy. I did my strategy. I won legit.
How much is the red one?
7.
7. I'm gonna take that one too.
Ooh.
Exact. And I'm going to take this.
Oh my gosh. Freaking hate this timing of things.
Yeah, it is the most inconvenient for me. I'm going to overpay for it.
Mm.
That was not good for me either.
How delicious.
13.
I won't be buying for a while.
Yeah.
Got 13, 11, 10.
All right, I will take the station for 6.
Yep.
That's an exact.
Yep. Yeah, don't
And
put
then
it down.
do it.
Just kidding.
Oh.
And I will just take a 6 back.
Ooh,
Ah.
the big
That's
guns
all
are coming out
expensive.
now. How much is the yellow one?
The cheapest
11.
tile out is 10 right now.
It's 10, 11, 11, and 13.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is it continuous walls or
Yeah.
highways?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
Yeah,
Your
yeah,
longest
longest
continuous.
continuous, yeah. Outside, yeah. Oh, edge.
So then that doesn't help me anyway.
Nothing's gonna help you.
That is true.
You are behind. Well, shit. I guess I'm taking the 7 red, but nothing is looking good.
Must be looking in the mirror.
Ooh, that's good. Oh.
Now this is how the normal game dynamics is. Not like last week. I'm gonna miss this. come to Australia, no one knows you there except me. No one will pick on you.
Well,
Initially, for the first week anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, I have plans to pass through Australia at some point on my way to New Zealand, but
Well, I think you should pass
You
through
could
New
go
Zealand.
straight to New Zealand. You don't
oh, you
have to.
can.
No.
Yeah, you don't have to pass through Australia to get there.
Oh, really? Okay. I thought you did. I thought
Nope.
I thought all flights routed through like.
Nope.
Oh, okay. Well, then I guess I won't be passing through Australia.
Muriel.
It's for the best. Everything there wants to kill you.
Yeah, yeah. Whereas New Zealand is a very beautiful
Ooh,
Yeah, no nukes.
Interesting.
place.
No nukes.
I wish something was swapped around. That would be way too convenient.
Yeah, New
Where are
New
all the
Zealand's
other
the-
colored, like,
I know. Tell me about it. I know.
has there been a green show up on the thing at all?
Nope.
Holy sh!
You have to buy the expansion pack if you want greens.
I think I've got all greens here. I'm just kidding. Started off with a few greens.
Is it
I
my
don't have any
turn?
now.
Yes.
Yes.
See, New Zealand's the home of
Just
Broken
take
Wood, like my favorite
Lord.
show, like of all time. Oh, on Prime. Well, actually on BritBox and Acorns, you
Go.
probably don't have it. Is Death Valley and Architectures. Those were both been good.
Oh, that's
Um,
architect.
Yeah, it's they're investigating murders, but it's the Heritage Crimes Department, so it's a detective who specializes in knowing like fine art and
Archaeology.
wine and and stuff like that.
Tell you
Oh
music.
yeah, yeah.
So it's,
It's your-
deaths
it's your
in the
turn,
art
Michael.
murders in the art world.
Nice.
Shush it. Okay, look, nobody bought any tiles. So if I couldn't afford this shit last time, why could I afford it this time?
So then what I'm hearing is your return should be super quick because you should just take a card.
Shush it.
Michael doesn't believe in thinking about his turn until it is his turn again.
In this game, no.
I don't think that's any game.
I'm gonna do exact change for the top one to actually buy a tile.
Nice.
Put something out that I can afford.
And,
And
not,
it
and
makes
not
it
yet.
too-
Not yet, not yet.
Oh yeah.
I saw it. I saw it. The game is ruined. Call your loved ones.
You can take the 2
Here,
and
it's
3.
back
I
in the
guess.
pile now.
I'm gonna go for that.
No, you don't want the 2 and 3.
It was close. Yeah.
There you go, Michael. A little
I
seven
know-
part.
I know
We know how much
exactly
you like
what's
your
gonna
parts.
happen right
Okay.
here. This is gonna score before I get a chance.
11.
You son of a.
Yep, you
man.
son of a biscuit-eating bulldog.
Gee.
I
I'll do
could have
that.
done with that
What
one
in
too.
the frickety
And then,
frickin'.
How many? Did you do? Just one? Yeah.
Just one.
Good.
Nope, I got 2.
Oh,
Wow.
Son of a.
did you overpay for that?
I
last
did,
one? Okay.
but that's okay.
Wow.
Anything to hurt Jason.
Well, Leonard's not buying anything in the third round. That's good. Son of a.
Don, you get a turn.
I.
How much is the green one?
10?
I can't afford nothing.
Where are the green cards?
Everybody's vying for him right now.
Well, Shikesky.
Cheap tiles, Michael. You were asking for him.
Who wanted to play this game?
I literally can't place this one. I can't place it.
I guess you shouldn't buy it then.
Shush.
You can place it in your reserve.
That's what I'm debating. Because I can't place it now, but I will exact change it and put it in my reserve. Which will probably end up being a mistake, but that's fine.
We can only hope.
Shush it. And then shush it.
Your arm movement was loud.
So loud.
I'll take the red 2 and the yellow 3.
Are you only allowed to take 2?
Well, up to a total of 5.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, yep. Card.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
That's gonna not be good.
Blue.
For me.
I have 1.
I think
I have
3
one.
are tied for 1.
Okay, so that's 3 each.
2 each, right?
Wait, what is the deal?
No, you
On
add
the
8 and
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
you had
the
seven.
blue is
Oh,
what?
yeah. So we each get 3.
Three.
Everybody
So
Well,
green, orange, and whatever you
White.
white.
gets 1.
3.
3.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Reds.
I've got 2.
2.
2 is the highest.
I have
So
1.
I've got
And there's
1.
2 tied for
2 twos.
highest.
So it's 11. So you get 5 each.
Sweet.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And there's
And
no
you
second
agree?
place
Nope.
awarded for that.
Brown.
I have
1.
3.
I have 2. So Don gets 10. Orange gets 10.
Damn, Garrett, you're a
Blue,
holy man.
blue gets 3.
Yeah. That's the only thing I've got going for me.
Whites.
That's me.
1.
3 for me. So
I've got
11.
11 for
11 for yellow.
yellow.
And then we'll each get 2.
Yeah.
'Cause I've got 1 as well.
We each get 1. Wait a minute, what is
2.
it? 2.
2 each.
1, 2, and you are
Green.
Parks.
I've got 1.
2.
Okay, so
think
17,
two's
16,
highest.
8 each.
Okay.
Yellow
for
and
the
white.
2 in the front.
Okay. So,
Skyscrapers.
2.
2. Damn it.
1.
1.
So
So you
that's
guys
19,
split it.
8, 9 to blue and 9 to green.
And then-
so 23
And then walls or
and
roads.
blue 9.
9.
And I get 9 for my roads. So there. That's where Michael pulls in the lead.
What do you get there, Blue?
I'll get 9 for my roads.
5.
Ooh.
5 for blue.
5. I only get 3.
How much do you
9.
Garrett, your turn. Now this is where it gets real.
And we play until the bag is.
get? Until we
Until
can't,
we can't
refill.
refill all.
Until we can't refill.
Gotcha.
So you can't refill.
But you do have a right to know how many's in the bag.
Yeah.
How many's in the bag?
I think there's still a bunch
There's
at the moment.
All right.
Yeah. When we get close to the bottom wall.
Yeah. And then when we can't refill all, we just stop and we auction off the remaining ones here for however much people can pay, regardless of the actual price.
But it has to stay in the color that it is.
Yeah.
And there are actually green
Theoretically.
Cards.
Yes. Yeah. In theory. I agree with you that I'm not exactly certain.
We're a lot used already.
Yeah, there should be a lot of green coming up.
I know this. I have not received a green the whole game. That's what I know.
I'm gonna go that.
Yay!
Look at that.
Oh, Jason gets a green.
I'm going
That's
to pay
for-
exact for the yellow.
You sound just like him.
Thanks.
That impression's uncanny now.
I've always thought he
Yeah,
sounded
I'm
like
gonna
a
I'm
green.
gonna lose to Garrett in this game. I always lose to Garrett in Alhambra.
And I'm going to take
It's close at the moment.
the green.
You're winning it.
Oh.
Yeah, but he's
Easy
got
come,
better
easy go,
money.
Don.
He's got better cash than I do.
Hey, Garrett.
Oh,
Hey,
Don,
church.
here you
I
go.
like church.
And you got more building sites. I am so freaking limited on my building sites. You've got so many building sites.
Sorry.
Ooh, Don. Oh, look at that.
Oh, look.
2 greens to choose from.
6 and a 9. You probably want the 6.
There's a joke in there somewhere.
The joke wrote itself.
Yeah.
What's the speed limit on 6?
68.
68. Because at 69 you have to turn around.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. You told me that. Maybe not appropriate for this.
All right. Can you take a take a tote, a thing, and put it in the
Reserve, yes,
Yes.
yeah, I did that.
All right.
Especially if you, yeah, whether you wanna place it or can't place it, you can put it in reserve, yeah.
I'm gonna put this in the reserve.
Not how Nor does
I'll
it.
just take the green.
You sure you don't want the green
Well, I
sauce?
don't want to overpay for something at this point.
Okay.
Although that doesn't buy me anything, because that green costs 10. All right, Mr. Greenbags, get some of that off the table.
Yeah, Mister, this is the one that counts.
I'm so gonna screw myself over.
We're rooting for you.
You can do
You
it.
can do it. Screw yourself.
I'm going to overpay for the skyscraper.
Oh wow.
That's what I've got.
and it has to have a road on the top.
Oh.
It has to be empty
Open-
here,
open
road
road.
here. Yeah.
Oh,
Very
he's done
specific
it. Michael's
tiles.
done it. How much is that red one?
5.
Oh, I would never be placing this church. I paid for it, but I'll never be placing it.
I mean, maybe if you were able to get enough tiles, you really just need an open tile with one on the top.
Hear it?
No, I did mine. I took a card.
I need two. 'Cause this is-
Exact
Did you exact?
change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hang on, I'm gonna go.
Yeah, let me know when those tiles in the back start getting
will do.
because I'm looking at a lot of money terms.
Exact. For that guy. And I'll take. Gary. Sworn. Sworn.
What's in the bag? How many's in the bag?
There's still a pretty good
lot.
amount. Yeah, there's a
lot.
lot still. Let's see.
That's fine. Um,
About 14, give or take, potential missed.
do I get points for having a whole bunch of cards in my hand at the end?
Well, you can auction those. So.
So I'll get up to 4 cards max. Up to
Well,
3
up to
cards
3.
max.
Yep.
I'll take the red 7, please.
What am I doing?
Jeez.
Michael, that would literally be the last tile you place. If he
I
likes
can't
that,
even
that's-
place that.
No, you couldn't you? It would fit here, but it would be your last one.
True.
It would finish your.
True.
Yeah.
It's better than this one that can't be placed.
I approve.
I have done that.
Let's
I have
do
done that
this.
with Alhambra before completely.
Why don't you just take one off and then put it in your reserve, and then you can fix it later.
If I have the turns.
Do it. Do it, Michael.
I've done that already. I spent 2 turns to move this one
I'm gonna
from here
do
to there.
exact change on this one and take this.
How much is that yellow?
9.
I'm sure you don't.
It's gonna be green from here on out, boys. Green. Nothing but green.
I think when we get to the end, you can place your reserves, but I'm gonna check that.
Yeah, I would like to know that.
Can I have the one that's in English?
Oh, that one? Oh, yeah.
I mean, I can read German, but it's more difficult.
I think
You're
it's
right.
I said that one.
So if we run out of these before tiles, does this just
Yeah,
shuffle?
just do
Okay.
it shuffle them up. Yeah.
Oh, is that how it works?
Yeah,
Mhm.
the money won't trigger the end game.
Okay, then with that
So in
information,
that case,
I will take this 7. Michael, your turn. You want me to read that while you? You take your turn and I'll read it for you.
How many tiles are left? It doesn't really address it, so we can just decide before we get there.
let's see.
Well,
We
the
got
answer
now
is no.
1, 2, 3, 6, 7. Like 12, give or take. There might be a little
Okay.
discrepancy there.
I will pay exact for this. Put it in my reserve. Because to the point, I could put it here and close that off,
And then just.
but I do get
That's-
I do now get another turn. I will take the 8 grain.
A 4.
I'll buy the 4 and put it in reserve. And I'll take those 2.
An 11 red.
How much is the grain? 10, is it?
Yeah, let me guess you don't have any green either.
No, I've got grain. There's 10.
I was literally just gonna buy that.
Were you?
I was, with exact change.
Doesn't address it.
No, you can't do it.
Oh, I can't do it.
No, I mean, it doesn't address it. The only option you can do is when it's your turn, you can do one of those options.
Oh, yeah.
So implicitly, those are what you do on your turn.
Alright. I'll have to make that.
Wow, look at all the
decision.
green there.
But you can swap one out.
That does absolutely nothing
Since you
for
have
me.
2, you can take one and put it exactly where another one is, right?
Well, no, I have to spend a turn.
No, you can, on a turn.
Oh, yeah,
you
yeah,
can
yeah.
take this one and put it there and put that there.
That is a
Or
true
vice
statement.
versa.
That is a true statement.
We'll do exact because why not? Right there, I guess. Actually, yeah. And
So if we hit any scoring cards, they don't count.
There's
they're-
no
they're
scoring
full.
Oh,
card.
they're already out.
eight tiles exactly.
I'm not sure the tile I'm looking for even exists.
God, I hope not.
Okay.
Look, it's the reverse of your tile.
Yep.
3,
Yeah,
2,
I'm-
1.
No, I guess
2.
he has a station that's that way. Single row on top.
So that's
I've got a
only
skyscraper that's like
13.
that.
Okay. So those might be the only ones.
All right. I'll take this skyscraper for exact change, and I'll take that skyscraper for exact change.
Ooh, Don's getting in the skyscraper business.
And
I mean,
then
He
sure
said
is.
exact. Pulling into
You
the
paid
lead.
7. What's this?
it's never mind.
9.
Sorry.
No.
I meant the wrong thing. Jeez. Yep, you're right. I was looking at the wrong.
He's just cheating, and you guys aren't calling him on it.
Yep. I meant the park, I guess, for exact change. And then I will.
Perfect.
That pleases me.
I'm second last.
You have 2 parks. You have 2 parks. You have 2 parks.
Mm-hmm.
Guess I'll get in the park business. I don't know if I could get all this out there.
Whatever ones you can't place, you just put in reserve and keep out of other
I'm
people's
gonna
hands, I
do
guess.
that, I guess.
I think I understand why I should have held on to some money in
Take
that
the
second round.
7 grand.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Alright. So,
All right, now that he's done with his Uber turn,
Yep.
Oh, there's an option for you, Michael.
Ooh.
And it's a park too.
ooh, and there's that one too.
Yeah.
All right, unfortunately, nobody can stop him either. I'd really love it if somebody bought it before you could.
Well, unfortunately, I can't afford one of them. So I'll have to get the less desirable one, but that's fine. So I will overpay for this one because I can at least place it, and then that gives me a site for one of my others in the future term. What?
Melly? Hey, is it still your go or you overpaid?
I
Maybe
overpaid.
overpaid. 4 left.
jeez.
And why not get back to me?
I'm gonna do exact.
Yeah, it might not get back to me.
I'll do exact.
Damn, it's not going to get back to me.
You're
Jeez.
about to exact every single thing on here, aren't you?
Not exact, but yeah.
Not exact.
But he's going to make sure it doesn't get back to
But
him.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, he's going to make sure I don't get another turn.
Yeah.
Ah, Garrett.
There really is a lot of luck in what comes out when it comes out.
Yeah.
Garrett, I could have taken that away from you.
All right, that's not quite. So almost. There'll be 1 tile left after this.
All right, there we go.
Oh, now they're cheap. Now they're cheap. I won't get another fucking turn.
Ooh. How much is that? Green?
How many?
8.
How many are left in the bag?
8.
There are
One.
I would have been,
Just
I would have been
one.
better off
One.
placing this one rather than putting it in reserve.
I'm gonna buy the
Thanks.
that exact.
Dang it. I
Um,
wanted that. Hopefully I can afford whatever this is. Now, do I get a turn?
Well,
Since it won't?
If it can't,
You
if
fill.
Jason buys one more,
That's
you don't get a
shiesty.
That's too bad.
So I get 1 less turn than everybody.
Okay, so
you.
well,
Yeah, I
no.
went last.
Oh, I started.
you did not pay exact for that.
Not on that last one.
So that refills yellow.
That comes out, and that's the last one in the bag. So now we auction these off. Who has the most green? Not I.
One.
9.
7.
Oh,
Leonard,
no.
You get that.
But
Who
then
has,
doesn't-
who
doesn't
has the
do
most
anything for
yellow?
me.
I've got 3.
I've got 4.
7.
Got 5.
Okay, so you get
Man,
that.
I wanted to really buy.
2. Blue.
I've got 8 blue.
I've got 18.
Sorry.
You've got 8, so you get that. Shit, but I don't get this. Shit, I got
Okay.
nothing.
Man, one
Garrett,
one last turn really does
It
not
wasn't
feel
gonna.
good.
It wasn't just me. It was
They
4
should
other
have been.
people.
We're
Right.
like,
Nobody
have
got
an
a
exact,
tiles
but
in one
Yeah.
turn.
I'm gonna do it.
Definitely
Yeah,
you.
because I could have bought some and then I would have
Let's
got
fucking
a
play with this.
Okay.
Let's fucking pretend.
Blues.
It was not gonna get back.
Blues.
2.
To you.
2.
2.
Are you placed done?
Okay, so
Oh, yeah,
that's
I've got 1.
24.
So 2 between 3.
24,
Oh, yeah.
25 divided by 3 is 8 each.
Okay. So 39 plus 8 is.
47.
We cannot let Michael win again.
And then who else?
1, 2, 3, 4,
Me.
5, 6, 7, 8.
I'll be
Is 8, right?
Reds.
2.
2.
2.
1.
Okay, so 17 is 26, 28 divided by 3 is 27's 9 each.
Yep. So 9 more for white.
9 for
Wait a
blue.
minute. Hold on. Whoa, wait a minute. Is that how that goes? It's
Yeah.
It's you get all three if two people tie.
Three of us.
Three of
tie.
us.
Oh, three of you. I
Yeah,
thought,
yeah.
I thought
So-
it was just
so
two.
who-
Oh, we
else?
had 9.
Yeah.
Blue.
Blue. Okay. So that's
9.
32, right?
Here we go. Okay, brown.
1.
One.
3.
3. So Don and I get
That's 28. So
28.
that's 14 each.
14 each
Which means
for orange and
me
blue.
and Michael get one each.
Yes.
You and Michael get 1.
I already did
14
it.
we
Oh,
said.
you did?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 14.
And 14 for me, please.
Blue goes 14.
That is going to be 46.
Here we go. Churches.
One.
3.
1.
1.
1.
So Garrett gets 19.
19.
So 38, 57.
And we get 5 each.
5 each. Except Michael.
Wait,
Well, I've got
each
one.
of
Oh,
you,
there's
each of
4.
you had
Never
one.
mind. I count. It's 4 of us. Sorry, it's not 5.
4 of us, so that's 15. Divided by 4, it's 3 each.
3.
Oh, parks.
2.
2.
Two.
3.
2.
Oh, man. So Garrett gets
Garrett
20.
blazing ahead. 20? Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, Garrett's won this.
And
So we get 4 each.
So been a long time since I played it. I was focused on trying to get all these long roads. Really, I just needed to focus on getting similar tiles.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's a combo. of both.
Skyscrapers.
1.
2.
2.
3. So Garrett and I get 21, 34, 17 each.
And we get 3 each.
1, 2, 3, 4,
I said 24.
5, 6, 7, 8.
17.
17.
And you guys get 1 each.
Okay, so
Not one each. 3.
Three.
3.
1, 2, 3.
and white.
Orange.
Well, you don't get one.
Well, I've got 1.
No.
No, we're talking.
Oh, for 2. Oh,
It's purple. It's
oh,
skyscraper.
skyscrapers. I had 1. Yeah. So there were 3s and people had 2s.
2s,
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah, okay.
And
so
then roads.
roads.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
11.
14.
9. Ugh.
14.
Could you do 14?
He's
and
looped
what do you
around.
have? I'll trade with you, Don. What do you have?
Yeah.
Can you give
So
me
I actually,
17,
I,
please?
this, I
10.
actually cut myself.
3, 4.
108 for you.
What did you have?
I have 9.
13 for white, please.
That's it.
Wow, this is
Look at that.
Dang.
Look at what you let Garrett do.
Yeah.
with.
Well, he only had no tiles. He only had 3.
Time for the ceremonial
11
changing of the names. There we go.
You.
Congratulations, Garrett. You got your nut.
6, 8, 10.
I'm just glad it wasn't a tie because I feel like we'd have to crack it open and each of us get one of the nuts from inside
Come
it.
on, you can fit in there.
2, 4, 6.
Grab that glorious
Okay,
golden
I
peanut.
want to thank Michael for letting this happen. He did nothing to stop me.
That is a true statement. That is a-
Yeah, so Garrett scored on all the 3 big ones.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. I have a better understanding of the game again.
Yeah. See, if I had gotten one more turn and gotten this out here,
Hey,
this
at
would
least
have
you
been
got all
only
the
2
amount of
more
turns.
roads.
Get
but
out
it
of here
would
with
have
that nonsense,
been 2
Michael.
white. So I would have been second place in white, which means, you know. But anyway, you would have still
You would
won.
have been closer to Jason. Yeah.
You wouldn't have got me.
No.
If I could have gotten the same amount of turns, I might have at least passed Michael. I wasn't
Don't-
catching up to you.
Don't put your starting
Yeah.
tile, your Times Square in the bag. All the others go in the bag. Yeah, this is why I don't put Alhambra up the table that much, because at the end of the day, it's Alhambra.
Because
It's a good game.
Michael's like, I don't like to play games where I don't win. So
Yeah.
That is a true. Well, it does have balance issues.
Oh, you
So-
like this game? Well, I never win, so we're never playing it.
There is that. Here's the problem: is that I have as many times as I've played Alhambra. I haven't played the New York, but it's basically
It's the same.
game.
Yeah.
But as many times as I've played Alhambra, I have never played with a strategy. I'm always opportunistic. It's like
Yeah.
if I can exact change a building, I buy it, and then I figure out if I can place it. And then I'm like, and then, you know, I'm like, oh, I want to connect roads, but, oh, I might luck into the colored buildings that will score, I might not, because that's not what I'm looking at. I'm looking at what can I buy. If I can buy it, exact change or not, if I can buy it, I buy it.
Quantity, yeah.
Just opportunity, you know. So for me, it's just a completely luck-based game, the way I play it.
Gosh, that's an awful lot of thinking for luck.
May I remind you that this is not the GameKeep or some public space where everybody needs to be in open doors to anyone who wants to come. This is by invitation
I'm
only.
taking my Pinot with me.
This is an invitation only venue.
So you did it to yourself, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Shush it.
Yeah, you'll keep me coming though, because I bring all the food and meats.
There is that.
Yeah.
There is that. All right.
He might just kick you out for like a month or two.
Yeah.
You know,
That's okay. He'll get a
Starting next week,
a
yeah.
pretty good break here
That's-
after
yeah.
after next week. He'll get
Right.
a good break.
Yeah, I'm going to tolerate one more week of you. And then,
And then you're out.
Then you're out.
Then you're out.
Ah.
It says 8 years old plus.
Mm-hmm.
And that's my point. It's too basic for a mind like mine that wants
It's
to.
simplistic.
Yeah,
I thought
yeah,
you were saying it was too mature.
I mean, if it was too basic, then shouldn't you have won?
No. See, it feeds into people with basic thinking. I'm
So what are you
thinking
saying
it's
about
such a
Garrett?
high level.
Okay.
But Garrett wins all the time. Peculiar.
Not the previous game.
Well,
I wasn't
All right.
I wasn't the first to win the peanut.
is there like a